The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action with Murray. He's going to air one out right away. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
The motion man is Sanders. Murray now to throw on first down. A throw left side caught by Sanders.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A give inside, it's Brooks. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. Trey Palmer. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Point it right. Good. Good.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Down the field is Reynolds. Number 40 on the season for him. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Mayfield. That is caught to the goal line and in. Payne Durham. Touchdown, Tampa. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. On the ground, it's Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go, set.
Murray now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Run.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is caught. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's Murray. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On second down, it's Brooks. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down. We'll go once more with Brooks. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Second down, Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Baker to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Going up top for Evans. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter.
Buccaneers 14.
Here's second and 9. Now, Murray. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action. It's Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. He works free, right side. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a big strike for good yardage there. midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Murray on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Slot receiver headed right. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Play action now. It's Murray. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. The Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, to Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one caught left side by Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Craig Palmer. Touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Murray now on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Murray's going to throw again. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Got it, ready? Let's go now.
Again, it's Murray. He's got his big tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll look to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll throw out of the gun. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance, and now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first.
And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll take it on in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
The throw on the run is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. A run with Brooks. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Now Murray. Look wide. Get this one complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll motion a tight end right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
Let's go now.
Reynolds, their tight end, is the one in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As he'll punt it away for the second time. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A carry now for Brooks. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Receiver in motion. Going right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Reynolds, their tight end, is the one in motion. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions. And after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another try with Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
Handoff. Running left is Brooks. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Murray to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Kamara. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now it's Murray. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A run here with Kamara. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go.
They'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a second and 9. Reynolds, their tight end, is the one in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, But not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 6. Murray will throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have great field position right around midfield.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This one taken in by Reynolds. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Buccaneers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'll imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Here's Kamara. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.